guys, Supak here, and in today's video I will show you my SOLOQ tier list for 25-20 patch. I haven't been doing tier lists for a while. Last tier we did was, I believe, like 7 or 8 patches ago. So I would say it's a good time to refresh things and take a look on some champions, how did they change throughout the patches and what's my opinion on them, because even though all of them didn't get buffed, meta is changing on other lanes, and I believe it's very important to show also the other view, let's say. So first of all, we have Amumu here. He's very big champion, he didn't get much buffs, he get like very small buff in jungle, also Bami got buff, so he's not D tier but still C tier. Diana is very strong AP champion right now, she got buffed. She has very fast clear, let's say. I would say she's a decent A tier. She's struggling in many jungle matchups, but if you like Diana, you can definitely play her. It's a good champion. Echo goes to B tier. There's not much to say about it. I will not comment this champion. Same for Evelyn. Fiddlesticks can go to C tier, I guess. If you guys enjoy, maybe it's B tier at least, but I would say the champion is not in the greatest spot. Same for Gragas Roki, but a bit more useful overall. Grace is for now D tier, but the next patch he's getting big buffs, so maybe he will be way more playable. Hecarim goes to C tier. Ivan is still S tier, much didn't change. Same for Jarvan Loki. Right now he's a very strong meta champion with ultimate, and especially when mobile mages like Orianna and ADCs are in meta, is very good champion. Jax goes to C tier as a good counter pick. Karthus is on S tier. Kayn has to go to B tier because he's not the weakest, but at the same time not the strongest champion. Same goes for Kha'Zix. Kindred, if you know how to play Kindred, it's a decent A tier. Same for Lee Sin, but since he's a very hard champion to play, I would suggest not to play him. Maybe even put him to B tier, since you have to have a very high skill in order to play him. Lilia is S tier after buffs she got. Master goes to D tier. When it comes to Nida, she's a very specific champion for solo queue. She's not the worst, let's say. In competitive she's unplayable, I would say so, but in solo queue she's in a good spot. I would put her to B tier, honestly. Quite good. Nocturne is going to A tier. Null is going to B tier, kinda underrated champion, especially in solo queue. I would say it's very good. You can take easily objectives and etc. Olaf goes to A tier with a Hexblade. He's a very strong and underrated champion in jungle. I will not lie to, but he's countering many of the S champions. Poppy got some nerfs, but she's still playable into some, let's say, jumping champions, so she can go to A tier. Kiana is very strong right now. If you know how to play Kiana, you should definitely play her. I would say the best jungle champion right now on this patch. But also she's getting nerfed on 21, so you rather be careful. Ramos goes to D tier, same for Rek'Sai and Rengar. Seju can go to C tier. I wouldn't say she's the worst, you can play her, but I would say all of you should prefer to play more carry champions. Shaco is a very strong solo queue champion. I would say B tier / A tier, depends of course if you are going AP or AD build. Shyvana can go to D tier as well. Talia got some buffs, she's actually quite strong, I would say so. So we can maybe go to A tier even with Talon. Both of these champions on T are very strong, very strong. Trundle is a C tier, mostly counter pick champions, but not really into this meta. Vego is still in a, let's say, decent spot. He's not as it was, but yeah, you can play him, so definitely A tier. Vi can go to D tier. Volibear got some nerfs on this patch, so he's a bit weaker, but I would still say that his early game is unmatched in jungle. So if you like Volibear, you enjoy playing him, and overall you are a fan of this Flareon guy, you can definitely play him. For now, I'm putting him to B as a bear tier. Warwick goes to D tier. Xin Zhao is honestly hard to say with Xin Zhao. He's not the easiest, because the champion itself is not the weakest, but also he has many counter picks, and like all of these champions are way better. Maybe B tier, but I wouldn't play him. If you can play any of these champions, I would definitely suggest you to play them. Zac goes to C tier, even though he's like, I would say strong, he's also struggling into many champions. Maybe I'm actually too harsh on Zac, maybe he goes to B tier. to be honest. Z goes to S tier, one of the strongest solo queue champion in jungle. Gwen got lots of nerfs, C tier. Wukong got nerf on this patch, he's still playable, but I wouldn't play him that much in solo queue, B tier. Same for Belveth, like he's playable, but I wouldn't suggest you to play him. Pantheon got many nerfs right now, his jungle clearly got nerfed a lot. Even though Riot was trying to buff him a bit right now, so he's playable more in jungle, I wouldn't say he's in the, let's say the best spot. So I will put him to A tier. I would say he's playable, but he's really like A minus, I wouldn't say maybe even B, like B plus. Like it's really between A and B. He's definitely the weakest of all these A tier champions. Udel goes to B tier, Maokai goes to C tier. Zyra, one of the strongest solo queue champions, definitely S tier. Mordekaiser, counterpick champion, mostly not being played in solo queue. You have to have very specific playstyle, you have to play very slowly when it comes to early game. I would put him to A tier because I would say he's really underrated. Blitzcrank D tier, Rumble C tier, good flex pick, but I wouldn't play him in jungle if it's not necessary. Rumble in the jungle is not in the meta though. Nico goes to D tier, Naafiri definitely S tier, one of the strongest assassins in jungle right now, has very fast clear, very good flanking mindset. And overall in solo queue she's making a lot of mess with her jumps, W, like the champion is OP, but people are kinda blind, I would say so. Sylas, even though he got nerfed, very good champion still, S tier. Briar, D tier. Maybe let's stop here for Morgana a bit, because I would say she's also an underrated champion, especially into some meta champions as well. She got some buffs recently, so I would say she's in an okay spot right now. I wouldn't say she's the strongest, but let's say that she's a bit better than Pantheon. Like, I would say Morgana is really in a decent spot. Scanner has to go to C tier / B tier, maybe B tier, because he's like, let's say, better than Seju and Maokai in my point of view. And Brand got some nerfs, he's a decent A tier. If you like to play Brand, you can definitely play him, and you will not make a mistake. So I believe I explained a lot in this video. I believe that these opinions kinda make sense. The way how I view jungle right now is that the champions with the fastest clear speed are the strongest. So I suggest you to play them as well. And yeah, that's mostly it. If you have any questions, suggestions, you can let me know in the comments. And for today it will be it. So thanks for everyone who was watching this video. Hit like and subscribe. And if you wanna check, you can check the description and follow and support our beloved editors and thumbnail makers. So thanks a lot and have a good one.